We're back with another video. I want to discuss this new E6 system real quick because I'm seeing that as like the biggest point in contention why people are defending the patch. Again, obviously, if you like HSR and you want to pull catchers, you want to buy her, I don't care. I don't care if content creators are going to buy her. I care about people being hypocrites and villainizing people. You guys know that. But I want to break down this system, how it works, and why it's not benefiting most people. Now, if you're a Omega Dolphin Whale, absolutely will benefit you. Let's talk about this. So, right here, pretty much the TLDR of the system is you need a gold coin. And once you get one gold coin, you can exchange for either Locha, Ron May, or any of the standard characters. To get one gold coin, you need 2 silver coins. It's a whole process. I don't know why there's so much of a translation, but whatever. To get 2 silver coins, you have to lose your 50-50 on a character you have E6 already. It could be any E6 character for whatever reason. If you want to pull another copy of Acheron when she's on banner, when she's already E6, you could do that. Or if you lose your E6 to a standard banner character, it doesn't matter. You have to lose 2 50-50s to the same to any E6 character. Let me rephrase that. To any E6 character, and then you could swap over. Why is this a big deal, and why is this not helping you? So I'm on my girlfriend's account at the moment. Clearly, there was a lot of money spent on this account. We have an E6 Acheron. She has an E2 Lycone. She did try going for E6 Aventurine. I'm not going to say how much was spent, but we only wound up getting an E1. There's been a lot of money spent on this account. There's tons of characters. There is light cones. So when you look at this, you say, okay, what is the standard banner characters looking like? Because this is someone who's actively spent a lot of money. So over here, I'm going to pull it up. I wrote it out already. So there is Himiko E1, Welt E4, Japard E2, Jan, whatever their name is, E2, Bailu E1, Clara E0. So now in order to get one E6, you need 7 copies of unit. Now, I'm actually going to get to the pricing later. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to show you what I've done on ChatGPT. If I want on this account to get 1 silver token, I need to either do the following. I either need 2 more additional welts just to reach E6. And once you reach E6, that is still not giving me a silver token. I need to then get an additional welt. So I need 4 welts on this account. The possibility of me losing to welt 2 times to get him to E6, and then losing an additional time to get him to E6. It's just crazy. The numbers aren't there, right? So I put this into ChatGPT just so they could do the math because I can't do math. I'm stupid, right? So I'll have the experts do it. What is the probability? I'll read you the exact thing. I gave them, if I'm playing Honkai Star, I need 2 copies of Welt. Now, granted, to get 2 copies of Welt, that is just giving me the eligibility to get this currency. So getting the Welt C6 isn't even giving me that reward yet. So I'll let you pause this if you want to read all of this stuff. The probability of getting it is 2.04% of getting 2 welts. I then need to get an additional 2 more welts in order for me to actually get 1 gold thing for an exchange. Now, you could obviously say, well, Ethan, don't you like the fact that this system is available for people who are able to exchange and really, they can be rewarded for spending money? Giving players additional options is normally not a bad thing, and I think the actual implementation of this and an option of this is not bad. This would not be a problem if the game overall was just not falling apart. There's no skip button. The dialogue's still bloated. The power creep is out of control. They're doing global passives. There's no content in the anniversary patch. There's 0 content. But what they decided to give you on the anniversary patch is ways to monetize their company even more. And again, this is not benefiting a majority of the player base. So let's continue. So I put in the best case scenario of how much money would cost me to get 2 welts. You get 5-star pulls, claws to pity. You win 1/7 the chance. Okay, soft pity starts at 75. 5 stars can appear early. Let's say you get around 76 to 80, 1/7 of 5-star. It brings it all down. It breaks down the math here. They're saying it could be roughly around $375 to get Welt twice. That is, once again, not even including the activation of me then getting 1 singular silver on the account. So 375 times 2 is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Now, if you want more proof of how the probabilities can just fuck you, I'm going to refer to this I win to lose video. Massive shout out to him. This is just genuinely, he pulled and saved for Mizuki, and the results were pretty crazy. And again, big shout out to I Win to Lose. I just want to show you. So pretty much I Win to Lose had about 1,000+ polls, right? So I'm going to rewind this a little bit and just let this play out. So feature polls 590.
430 standard banner polls. 530 weapon polls. We made it out of all this with 7 cows, 0 Mizukis.
0 Mizukis. 0 Mizukis with over 1,000 wishes. Now, granted, a lot of them were standard, so about 500 were paid wishes, right? Here's what people are also not taking into account. With this new update, you are able to have a bit of a selector. It's not a real selector, but you could choose a couple characters you want to add to your 50-50 loss pool. If you were taking out characters from the standard banner that have constellations, and you're now removing them with people, let's say like a Sealy. Sealy's not on this account. Let's pretend this is Sealy, and your Sealy is at C0. You don't even have Sealy. You are now lowering your chances and your odds of getting that even further. Again, if I wanted to go on this account, I would need 4 more Japards to finally get it to C6. I would need 4 more Yanqings, 4 more E2s, 5 more E1, 5 more Bronyas for my Honkai Impact. I need 6 more Claras just to get it to E6. This system is tailored toward whales. Again, giving them some sort of option for this is not the worst thing in the world. The problem is, they are not addressing this game. It's in time, in due time, in due time, in due time. What the fuck about right now for the players? There's nothing to do. Now, here's the other big thing people are saying. What about the future, Ethan? What about the fact, what if they don't just make it Ronman Luocha? What if they add an Acheron 6 months down the road? What if they add this character? What if they add that character? Guys, we need to work in the confines of what is here right now. Now, if you say, well, that's hypocritical, what about the global passive? The global passive is a design philosophy that is inherently predatory and is going to ruin most of gacha, especially Hoyo games. It's like apples and oranges. They're two completely different things. One is making you pay for content that you have. And so, again, yes, people are like, well, I could hold the tokens. Dope. Hold the tokens. I'm not going to villainize you if you play the game. I really don't care. I don't care if you want to pull for cashers. But let's stop pretending that this is the solution. This is just incentivizing players to spend more money. I hope this makes sense. I hope you understand that this is not helping you. Okay? This, on a whale account that has spent well over 1,000 United States doll hairs with battle passes and welkins, this is not helping you. You're not getting help by this. It will help some people, absolutely, but the overall general populace would rather be happy that people are quitting the game and get fed dog shit. My thoughts.